Today we're going to be going over how to set up a Facebook ad and how to really utilize all the benefits of it. So stay tuned to find out some more. So first of all, when you hit create a Facebook ad, what you're going to see, one of the first things that comes up is this little graphic. So this is going to show you what different types of traffic that you can get. So you can do more of a brand awareness. So if you're wanting someone just to be more familiar with you and you're not necessarily trying to get them to convert, this can be very helpful. And I usually do traffic because we're usually trying to promote some sort of content that we think our clients will find very interesting, or potential clients will find interesting. So we're trying to get them back to us because we also have other ways of engaging them once they're back on our content, where we have a full team that works on just website chat. So that way when they land on our website, they already have a chat team waiting for them. So that's what we usually go with. But as you can see, there are a lot of other options, and you can just see which works best for your campaign. Moving off of this, you can do different types of audiences. So if you've already done this before, I'm sure you know you can use the saved audiences. So this can be different demographics. So let's say I'm a cupcake shop. I want to make sure people are within a 2-mile radius of me because no one's going to drive 3 hours to come get a cupcake. So think about who you're trying to target and where they're located. I always pick on Adams, Evans, Ross. So for Adams, Evans, and Ross, we don't really have that big of restrictions on where we are targeting because we just want to keep it mostly within the United States. So we're not as constricted as other companies might be. So again, just think about who you're trying to target and where they are. Now there are a lot of really interesting things you can do other than just demographics, like what people like, what people do. You can get even more targeted for this. So this is the really interesting part of being able to use Facebook ads. That's the different types of targeting. So I want to focus on custom audiences and lookalike audiences and how you can utilize both. So this is creating a custom audience. The two that I really want to highlight that we've seen a lot of good leads come from is one, website traffic and customer lists. Now, website traffic is where you have Facebook connected to your website, and if someone comes and visits your website, you can follow up with them, and you can show up in their Facebook feed. So I'm sure we've all gone out shopping and found a cute pair of shoes that you're just not quite ready to buy yet, or whatever you go shopping for. And in that same color, those shoes keep on reappearing in your Facebook feed. And you think it's fate telling you that you need to buy these shoes. Well, it's actually marketers trying to get you to buy the shoes. Who knew, right? So that's how you can do it with your website. So if someone comes to a specific page or just lands on your homepage and doesn't really do anything, you can then follow up with great content. Again, this is what we do with Adams, Evans, and Ross and backdoor hires, because sometimes it takes more than just one interaction with a brand to decide that that's the brand that you want to go with. Because especially business to business, you're talking usually about a lot of money, so you want to think about it. It's not an impulse decision, usually. And so you want to be able to warm up the audience to you. So this is a great way to retarget. And if you do website traffic, you can also do a lookalike audience. With all the custom audiences, you can do a lookalike. So if our ideal people that are coming to our website are I'm completely making this up, so please do not take this data for anything seriously. But let's say our ideal customer is from the ages of 40 to 60 and owns a recruiting or staffing agency and likes looking at dog memes. That's our ideal customer. Then they're going to find out other people that fit those criteria. So you can also do a customer list. So again, with Adams, Evans and Ross, or BDH, we have a lot of lists that we've collected either through trade shows or people have just given us their emails. And we have this wealth of potential clients that haven't realized how much they need us yet. So one thing that we can do is we can follow up with them with traditional emails, or maybe even a phone call, which can be very, very useful. But again, usually that one touch point is not going to sell someone immediately. You want to remind them how much you can help them. And the way we do it is through excuse me, content that we believe could help someone else. So we upload all of these emails, and then we can follow up with people. Just, hey, this is why you should get a contract signed. Hey, this is, and just give them a lot of really, really good content. So that way they associate your brand with being helpful. So when they finally do have a need that you can assist them with, you're already there and top of mind. So those are the two that we utilize the most with our brands. So lastly, this was a little tidbit of knowledge that I actually got going to college that one of my professors stressed that most people don't know and don't realize that that's why their ads get too long. So no more than 20% text on a picture. So you have your normal text within the ad that's below the image. You can put a certain amount of characters within those places. But the actual picture that comes up, you cannot have more than 20% text. Now, this isn't just Facebook wanting to put a damper on your day after you made the most amazing picture to go with it. That's not really their intent. They actually have research saying that people don't really look if there's that much text. It just seems too daunting to even try to read that when there are a million other things in your newsfeed to read. So think about that when you're creating what you want to go up in your ad. Is it can't be very text heavy in the actual image. You want to keep it very short, very sweet, very to the point. And I hope this was able to help you. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to me at Ally, A-L-Y, at elocglobal.com. Happy Facebooking. Bye-bye.